What's going on, guys? Anger collections in the house for another video. All right, so what's today? Wednesday. Happy Wednesday to everyone. Welcome to the stream. So today's topic, I really want to talk about the collection that I was supposed to buy. Right. So I explained a couple of streams now that there's a guy over here, local. He's trying to unload basically every single Magic the Gathering he has in possession. Pretty much selling out, right? And we did email, even like text and all, like looking for like more information, right? And so he sold the first one initially, like I think maybe like 5 grand probably. It's like a full set of dual lands and some high end cards, right? So that's done. I was supposed to buy that too, but I mentioned a couple of streams, excuse me, a couple of streams ago that I'm probably not gonna be buying high end dual lands. It was revised, right? So he did mention that there's another collection. I think he had like 6 binders of like rares and mythics, and I think 7 commander decks, right? 7 commander decks, and there's probably like a couple 4 6 binders of commons and uncommons. So it ended up me not buying it, the whole thing, right? So I was supposed to get the collection or meet up with him in Cool Stuff Inc. Yes, last night. Yeah, last night, and uh, yeah, we didn't. I didn't pull it through, man. The reason being is I'm very shocked. I was very shocked. I wasn't expecting that the collection is I want to say 95 to even 98%. 98% foils, right? 98% foils. Even the commander decks. Yeah. Basic lands, every single card, man. I was not expecting to be all of it foils. Now, you guys might think, oh wow, that's gonna be an amazing collection, man. There's a lot of value in it. Foils, well, some of you guys probably is right. Like if you're a player and want to bling out your decks, yeah. But as a full-time seller of these magic cards, man, foils are a different animal. Okay, foils are a different animal, and this is one of the main reasons why I back off the deal, right? So I think the deal was off of the 7 decks and commons and common binder. I think we kind of agreed at like 5K, and then I think the rares and mythic binders. Uh, I think I'm still gonna process it, but I think he was expecting 8 grand for everything, right? So 8 grand for everything, walk away, hands off, magic, done deal, right? Uh, and I wasn't expecting that everything would be foils, man. Everything would be foils. Nothing against foils, man, as like collectability. People like to bling out their decks, but as a seller, I actually tried to avoid foils, man. I tried to avoid foils. I have a good amount of foils in my inventory, but I was not expecting that the entire collection will be foil. Like I want to say, yeah, 98%, man, foils. There's like a few, non-foils there, like Metal Worker. There's some Grim Monoliths. There's some like, Lake of the Dead. Some non-foil good reserve list. But the majority of the cards, man, they are foils, man. And my initial offer was actually really low, because like foils. they're all like great and all, but they're very very hard to move, man. Especially like if you click on this this video, especially in this junk era, man. Junk variant era of Magic, where multiple reprints of the same card, um, secret layers, multiple different foilings of same card, um, most of them, they look good and all, but they're actually much harder to move than a regular card, man. And at first I was convinced, like for me to get the seven decks, right? The decks, they're like pretty decent. I think the overall value of the seven decks, I think that it's right around like 85 to 8900. This is like market price, right? Market price. And then I told him, I buy at TCG low around 65%. And then we kind of agreed on like 5 grand for all seven decks. And then commons and uncommons binder. So there's like, what, 6 binders of commons and uncommons, man. I don't know, I didn't really see it. Um, Probably some of you guys will say, "Oh wow, that's actually a good deal, man. That's like what 60%." Remember, it's 8700, 8900. That's like a market price, because he had all the decks in Moxfield, and yeah, we add up the value. It was 87, 8900, and all everything is foil, man. Everything is freaking foil. From the commander, basic land, all the soul ring, and it's all different kinds of foils too, man. Um, Also, you guys gotta consider that value is near mint pricing. I've not seen the condition of the cards, and you guys know foils, man. Foils is much harder to condition, especially like if you're trying to list it on your TCG player. It could be near mint, but like a small bent on the card, the buyer can just like say, "Oh, this is a little too bent for me," Mr. Guy Man Jr., what's going on and what's going on? So yeah, right now I'm just trying to explain that the collection that I was supposed to get, I actually backed off. Um, you know, Maybe some of you guys will like say, "Damn, that was like a good deal, man." Like 5 grand for 7 decks, and then 6 binders of commons and uncommons at the value of 87, 8900 market price. Yeah, I mean, probably. But the thing is, everything is foil, man. Just you gotta understand the market, and if you don't, oh, what you call this, like have a kind of like the knowledge of how cards move, right? From like foils, non-foils, different variants, um, like multiple reprints, different foilings, you know, um, you guys probably would just like hop on and just like, man, yeah, let's go do it. 5 grand, boom, done. Think about that for a second when buying collections. Foils is probably one of the few reasons I would back up or buying a certain card, certain collection, and that's probably one of the rarest collection, because like I said, 98% of the collection is foil. 98%, 98%, man. That is so scary. Yeah, I mean, it could be a good deal, but man, bro, like not seeing the cards, he's pretty set with 5K cash too, There's a lot of great cards there, 7 decks, man. Different I've seen Sensei's Divining Top, Ren and Six, um, like I mentioned, some of the non-foils they he got a Metal Worker, Grim Monolith, um necropotence, different secret layer. I think there's a few cards that are in their OG foils. Like I think I'm just looking at the list, right? I haven't like seen the actual cards like condition wise. So, the list could be wrong. It could be like the list card or like like the mystery booster cards foiling, aura shards, chrome walks, secret lair cards. It's a bunch of like those junk cards nowadays, man, in Magic. Yeah, it's kind of some of them you don't even understand what card, it's it's scary. It might be a good value, but it's very scary, just 5 grand, man, and then the hopes of like, man, how long would like those cards move? And I can guarantee you right now, man, foils is definitely one of the hardest cards to move. Not as bad as foreign cards, but like new set comes out, there's another variant, another soul ring variant, and yeah, he got those what's the magic fest soul rings. What else? Yeah, those like promos, game day stuff. It's like it's so it's very scary, man. I wish I can share like the entire list of the decks. Um, there's like the Chromat deck. I think that's probably one of the most expensive deck in the list, and a bunch of like Planeswalker foils. Um, and like I said, man, condition, condition, man. It's like top priority, and that's even on like the regular. Um, but on foils, it's much. Whew, you gotta be careful, man. It could be near mint, but buyers, there some of them, they are very. Some of them doesn't like curling. Foils nowadays. Do I have an example of foils here? Like they curl, man. They curl. The foils nowadays. It's still they still don't they still haven't fixed the foil issue. I think the edge foils, I think those look great now. Like maybe some of them is like a little darker. Maybe it's because of the art itself, but overall, the edge cards does not curl. But the foils, whew, man. And yeah, that's why I want to make this video because we are in a junk variant era of Magic, and there's multiple reprints. Um, you know, Watsi still printing new cards in a different variant, different foiling. So me buying the entire collection, 98% foil, it's going to be scary, man. Um, I wish I could have at least seen some of the cards because yeah, it's 98% full. I could have like took the deal, but the condition of the cards, man. I know it's gonna be a lot of work. Think about it, man. If the market price of the entire collection of just the decks, right? 7 decks. It's like 87, 80, 8,900. Uh, so that's the market price, and you bought it 5K, and then you get like the freebies, right? The freebies, which are like the commons and uncommons, right? So you would think that that's basically a good deal. You got like 6 binders of commons and uncommons. There could be like gems there, but he did mention that majority of the cards in those binder are basically bulk. Maybe there's like a few cards or like $1 probably. So you could probably get out of those 6 binder probably like 100, 200 bucks at most. So the majority of the value comes from the 7 decks, and the 7 decks, like I said, man, 98% uh it's like foil. And the condition, he did mention, I asked him about like, well, the 87, 8,900, that's near mint pricing, man. That's near mint value. What are the condition of the cards? And yeah, he said that some of them will be like MP, LP. Not all of them are near mint. Maybe like some of the foiling have like some scratches, minor scratches. So that could be like a big issue already, man. Like massive value decrease uh for like some foils that have like even minor scratching. because like yeah, buyers are very picky with their purchases, man. Like if they think that the cars they bought is supposed to be like immaculate near, and yeah, they're gonna just like, I don't know, return it or just, I don't know, ask for a refund, man. So I just really want to share it. I know it's kind of like a, it's really bum, like I was really expecting to get the collection and add it on my inventory, but then again, I pretty much saved $5,000. uh I could probably go into like something else, and one of you guys did message me or put in the comments, right? I forgot the name, but he was trying to unload collection as well. So I did reach out. I don't know if he replied already in the comment. So um, I don't really want to do it because like buying collections off of online, it could be tricky, but maybe try, like maybe low volume, maybe a couple cards just to kind of see and then like go from there, right? But we will see. I'm gonna try it out, buying collections off of, I guess, you guys. And yeah, I think the overall average like margin right now, I think it's 60% actually. A lot of them, I've been hearing a lot of buyers, around 60% of TCG low. It could go up like 65%, maybe even 70. Really depends on like the cards or in the collection. But yeah, 60% of TCG low. So yeah, I'm gonna ask for like a TCG app list, set it to low, and then whatever value is in there, just deduct like 40%, and that will be like the amount. So that's that. I really just want to share. There's few of you guys here. I appreciate you guys hanging out. If you guys are enjoying these live streams, daily live streams, please consider liking this video, subscribe to the channel. It's free to subscribe, man, and hit that bell notification. So just want to like mention that like in kind of like halfway of the video, right? But so other than that, like I said, it's crazy. I don't know. Maybe some of you guys are that are like sellers as well, like me. Probably could have just like, man, 5 grand, 87, 8,900 market price. Yeah, let's go. Let's do it, man. But for me, seeing how foils sells, seeing how like condition, um, like the risk involved in like buying these foils nowadays, multiple variants, multiple reprints, different like foilings. It's very risky, man. So that's that. I just want to mention it. And so besides that, as far as like other topic today, I really want to mention Rudy from Alpha Investment made a video, right? And he was kind of like showing his receipts, man, showing his receipts, his warehouse, and he did mention a very very important message out there, that he has not seen a single person, like anyone that kind of like in his level, whatever he's doing, like buying, keeping boxes, uh, trying to like hoard all of these sealed product, Pokemon, MetaZoo, right? And Magic the Gathering, right? And he has not seen a single, probably like Rudy 2.0, right? And you think that there's gonna be no like other, there's always a bigger fish. There could be, yeah, there's definitely a bigger fish, but from what he is doing, like literally like buying pallets and keeping it, and then selling some of them, right? I don't think whatever he has like a bazillion reservist cards, right? Um, he has not seen anyone, or at least known, kind of like the same thing. Um, I was thinking like open boosters, but open boosters doesn't buy like pallets of boxes, you know. But I know he has like a shit ton of like reserve lists, high end, like the card that they open, Alpha, freaking Black Lotus, right? God knows how much is that card now. My God, at least like in the millions, right? But yeah, I mean, Rudy is like in a different level, man. And that's what, basically is the message is like it's what's it Rudy might be the goat. uh he's definitely the goat in our, I want to say, like in different eras of Magic. There's like, as far as like finance goes, like, you got the LeBrons, you got the Kobe's, you got the Jordans, you got the Magic Johnsons, right? In basketball. But like Rudy for us is probably the goat right now. Um, and what I got from that video is really is very important to know and understand what he was actually saying, man. That um, whatever he's doing is not normal. Is not normal, man. Because like a regular person will like watch that video. Oh wow, like I didn't know that that's possible, man. I'm gonna do that too. I'm gonna be like, investor, evil investor, hoard a couple of these boxes, buy boxes. You could probably do that. You could probably, I mean, I guess not at the same level, but you could buy like cases of, I don't know, new products, like buy two, three, five, even 10 cases if you can, right? But the thing is, before, this is very important, before he even got to that level, Rudy is in another realm. I know, man. He is in another like dimension, bro. And this is very important message to a lot of people watching him and kind of just like idolizing him, wanting to be like Rudy, want to be at Rudy's level. I can guarantee you right now, it's probably possible, but it's next. It's probably possible, but it's literally next to impossible because before he even got into this whole magic, um, YouTube and all, he already established everything else, like other businesses. Uh, he got in early, basically. It came from like luck and also like his knowledge in business. So yeah, he's a very important message to everyone, man. Like you could be doing the same thing, but it's gonna be hard, man. It's gonna be hard because he might be showing all of that stuff. Yeah, he's showing all the receipts, right? And you could be doing the same thing maybe at like the, you know 2% level or 5, 10, 25% level of what he's doing. But if something happened, he's good, man. He's like has other stuff. Other people that's doing it, man, all they have is like that one. And that's like the biggest important message, man, that he was trying to say to everyone. And that's what that's well, I finished the video. I think that's what I got from him is like, whatever he's doing is not normal, man. It's not normal. Like if a set tanks, he's good, man. He's good. But for some people, I mean, look at other LGS, man. Like a set tanks, man, they're like, whew. Our boy RNG Games, man. Uh like Commander Masters, man. Oof, 100,000, 200,000. I don't know. Whew, that's like a big deal, man. Because I'm not saying that's all he has, but from what he was like saying, that's like that's a big deal, man. But for Rudy, maybe it's like a big deal too. But he has like all these, like backup plans, man. RG Games cut it close a few times. I know that, and that's what I'm saying. Is like, um, Rudy really put it out there that it's possible, but from what he's doing, it's good for him, because he is in a different level, man. And if someone wants to do it, yeah, they can probably, start their own, open an LGS. But man, if Seth Hanks, if something happened, like I don't know, man, it could be anything. It's gonna be cutthroat, man. It's definitely gonna be cutthroat. You're gonna be like, I don't know, man, just you're gonna be in a tough position for like years, man. So I don't know if you guys seen the video. Those kind of videos are why I watch Rudy. Like some box openings, but maybe my interpretation is like different. But from what I got from the video, like whatever he's doing is not normal, man. Like the guy has this, and before he even decided to jump on something, like buy a pallet of like Pokemon every single time, you know, sell this at like a loss, like a dollar, $2, $5 profit on each boxes, a shit ton of work. I don't know how he send those stuff, but it's he's on a different level, man. So it's very very important to for some people to really get that message out there that it's whatever he's doing is freaking not normal, man. It's not, no, it's not normal, bro. It's not normal. um like I said, it's I don't know, like him showing those boxes like right off the bat, like some people will think, oh wow, I can do that too, like I can just buy boxes, keep the boxes and hold it, whatever he's doing, I'm gonna do exactly the same. um you could probably do it, but it's gonna be for people, for some people it'll be different experience, because like not everyone has the same level as like whatever Rudy experienced. When sometimes when he talks about like all of these crashes, he's been to like all these crashes, and whatever business he's had, like yeah, he learned from it, man. And not all of them, not all of us experience those. So like I said, just be careful, man. I know it's exciting, I know it's like fun to like all this, your hobby, making business off of your hobby. It's fun and great and all, but um just be careful out there, man. Like I said, we all want to be at Rudy level, but it's gonna be really, really impossible, man. Unless you put in the years, put in the effort, put in the time, and then from there, who knows, man? Because like right now, it's popular, I guess. As long as Rudy is around, the whole MTG Finance, the whole um, investing, closet investing, it's gonna be a thing, So yeah, let me. There's a lot of comments out there. Let me see. Rudy so far ahead. It doesn't matter. 10 set could flop, and he still be fine. I know. Yep, yep. RNG had to burn close to the sun to learn. He figured it out the hard way. I know. I mean, those mistakes are, it's important. And now that he knows and experienced it, RNG. So he's more careful now, I believe. Like in his like new videos, right? Marcus Betts, what's going on, man? What's going on? Sup, anger. It's like watching a person with 20 million in a low yield return of 5%. It's enough to live off. It's the same thing Rudy is doing, but his upside can go above 5%. But 5% per year is fine too. I know. Yeah, it's and like I said, this is just like his I don't want to say like hobby business, or like YouTube, because he's earning like what 10, 20 grand off of YouTube revenue, man. That's that's like a that's a lot of money, man. And not to mention his Patreon. I don't know how much he's getting off of his Patreon. So yeah, like I said, 10 cents flop, he's still good, man. Money, the cash flow, it's easy for him. And he did mention about that's peanuts for him. I know, man. That's nothing, man. That's nothing. And I know he did mention like sometimes he had like he got really mad. What set is that? He got really mad of I think he was saying like he was throwing some cases of boxes. Richie Dubs, what's going on, man? Yo, Anger, what's going on? Welcome to the stream, man. Welcome to the stream. So he did mention about like a set how he was so mad. I think he uses some like extra money. I could be wrong though, but yeah, he was like throwing. He was like so mad, man. And yeah, you can have all these reserve lists, you can have all the success, man, but sometimes, you know, even just the slightest mistake, slightest, you know, I don't know, man, like something went wrong, it will trigger you. And because like when you're in this business, you're basically like a numbers game, man. You're basically a numbers game. You see all these magic cards, you see all these collectibles, you see dollar signs. It's not really like, oh wow, I don't know, like I like to collect them or something like that. You're basically all looking at these as like dollars, man. But yeah, so it's yeah, he got really mad and he was like throwing boxes, throwing cases, I believe. I just forgot what set it is. Um, I don't know, man. I forgot which one is it, but yeah, he was like, oh man, how you doing, homie? Yo, great, man. It's been great. Yeah, I'm really liking all these daily live stream now. So yeah, I'm gonna keep doing it. And if you guys shows up, hey, we're gonna have like a nice conversation, man. So just make sure you're subscribed, liking this video, and especially the bell notification, because like my timing on whenever I do my live stream, it changes. It really depends on when my kid is like, goes to sleep, right? Chess King, even his Pokemon bathroom of trash product. Boom, give it a year or two, boom, it's a banger. I mean, Pokemon is at a different level of like, especially in sealed, man. I think you can say the singles as well, graded Pokemon. Um, it's almost like a G word, right? It's almost like a G word with Pokemon sealed. Like I don't think there is a set, even the worst set, man. And he mentioned this. I don't think there is a set, even the worst one went below like 100. You could buy, 95, 100. Almost all of them, like literally all of them, even the worst set go like, well, 110, 120, even 150. And this is like we're talking about the worst sets, man. And I don't know why, but it's like I said, it's almost like a guarantee. I mean, not financial advice or anything. Just go ahead and just go, go Pokemon sealed, right? But yeah, in Pokemon, just I don't know, man. Like sealed product is it's a different beast, man. It's a different beast. Way different than Magic the Gathering, man. If I want to get into sealed, hoarding and stuff, definitely Pokemon, or even like kind of like hoarding some singles, maybe some Magic, like the high end. I'm talking about like holding, right, not selling. I'll definitely like graded Pokemon. Markets like up and down, but overall, all of them, almost every single Pokemon sealed and slabs, man, is like creeping up. And like really, the demands is like changes, right? You could be seeing like Moonbreon, right, the most popular Moonbreon, PSA 10. You could be buying Moonbreon for like 600, 700, and then you could be selling at like 1200, and then the next year it'll like go even higher. So it changes for sure. um but yeah, it's crazy, man. Let's see. If I had net worth of 50K and took those 5% per year, it would kill us. We have to be making way more. I mean, flip and churn and burn work is worth more. Yeah, it's a lot of work, man. It's definitely a lot of work. The returns on your capital is trash, even if you invest 50K. If it appreciates 5%, you're not able to do anything with. You need to be doing way more even to beat inflation. I mean, right now, honestly, like I said, the collection that I did not get. Think about it, the margins, right? So 7 decks plus commons and uncommon bulk, all foils, basically 98% foils. Market value of the collection of just the 7 decks, 87, 8900 market price, and then he said 5K for everything. So that's right around what, 60%, right? Or even lower, a little bit lower. Not knowing the condition, and this is including the bulk rares, the basic clans, all of it. So think about it. It could be a good deal for some people, but man, yo, all foils. And then just imagine the margin already, you know, ranging from market price, not even TCG low, man. God knows how much is like TCG low. Maybe the actual value of the collection is probably like what, 7,500. So if you calculate that, 5K, you're probably paying more. That's probably why he tried to include the commons and uncommon binder. But even then, you're gonna work your ass off, man. You're like 7 decks. What, that 700 cards, man? 700 cards plus the commons and uncommons. And the margin, 5K and 7,500. How long will it take you to sell all of those cards to get what, 25, 2,500 more? And that's like, you know no problems, everything goes well, no returns, no one's scamming you. And that's the margin, man. That's like the best case scenario. And that's why I backed off, man. That's why I backed off. If it's all like, probably like 40% foils, I would have just like to say, let's go, let's do it. But them being foils, whew, much much harder to win, man. It's not as hard as foreign cards, but man, foiling in this junk variant foil era of Magic, that foil that you purchase, Sensei's Divining Top, that could be, there's another card that came from Mystery Boosters, man. They could be trying to unload those because they want the new one, you know? So this is very, very hard, man. So I don't know. And that 5% year, that would just cover TCG player fees. I know it's crazy after 3 years. Foils, no way. Treatments, no way. Yeah, Secret Lair. Yeah, he has a lot of Secret Lair stuff, promo cards. All the, what is this? The game day promos, all of the stuff that he get from Magic Cons. Uh, like I said, it looks great. They all look great, man. They all look great. If you're a player and trying to collect these, they all look good, man. But for us sellers, yo, that's gonna be a headache, man. That's gonna be a headache. Conditioning, oh, this card is kind of bent, a little bent for me. I want refund. I'll return it to you. And then when you get it back, when we get it back, it's like nothing. you know it foils, a big no-no, man. I'm just saying, that's for me too. I don't know about you guys, but foils for me, oof. Are we in the junk era like sports card in the 80s, 90s? Mr. Guy, in my opinion, we're not done yet, but yeah, we are in the junk. I call it the junk variant foil era, where it's the market is freaking flooded, man. Even like the most popular cards. Look at, that's why I picked some of the cards, right? Demonic Tutor. How many variants of Demonic Tutor out there that are like awesome? you know the non-foils, yeah, you can be buying unlimited beta alpha, and then there's like the foil, different foilings of Demonic Tutor. You have most mystical archive, you got the Japanese version archive, you got the freaking ultimate masters, you got, yeah, all these different kinds of Demonic Tutor, man. And I know there's some of them there's like demand, but man, if you're a buyer, it's like flooded with all of these different variants, different foils of the same card, man. And not to mention, we're still in it. It's never ending, bro. What's still printing probably fetch lands, like another different foil or a different variant of fetch lands or a new, I don't know, I put necropotence because like even necropotence have like multiple variants now, man. It's getting ridiculous out there, man. And it's like I said, foils wise, variants wise, we're freaking flooded, man. That's why when I saw the collection, I was like, man, I don't think this is gonna work, man. I think if he agreed in my I don't want to say low ball offer though, because you know, I consider, I mentioned it to him, like time is the biggest, one of the biggest deal buying the collection. Time, and also I don't know the condition of the cards, so you gotta account for that. I did offer like 4 grand, so it's kind of like because I don't know the TCG low value. My God, it's gonna take a while if I list all of them at TCG low, right? But I offered him 4 grand for the entire thing, and that might be even higher, honestly, because TCG low might be like lower, and not to mention some of the cards is it that are included on that value is like basic lands. Some of them like bulk rare, bulk common, bulk uncommons. So you know that 4 grand is probably like high even. Maybe I could probably offer like 3 grand, 3,500. But it's yeah, I backed off, man. Let's see. RNG had the same thing to say. Limit the risk on those. A lot of those, how you end up losing on. Yeah, I know. Have high value too. Yo, the cards that he had, those foils. My God, I don't know. Oh wow, this is like $70 for this card. This is like $50, $100. I was like, damn, very expensive. And other shops look at their trade in inventory foiling a huge percent of unsold, so they get holding big bags with low churn. I know, yeah, the foils, man, 100%. Even if the value holds, the churn slows. Yeah, the turnaround is very very slow. Not like foreign level though. It's not in the foreign level, but yeah, it's definitely very slow. After school special, what's going on, man? They have to keep pushing their margin leader. Collector boxes, standard Grand Prix style tournaments will help, but they need to make foils a super rare again. Maybe alt arts for collector boxes. That's the thing. Is like if they're gonna keep doing it, um, not at this level though. Not at this level. Maybe think about like a serialized card, you know, like, and that's that, because like collector boxes, the entire thing is foil. So, I mean, think about it. There's like multiple different variants nowadays that every set there's a new one, and yeah, the market's flooded, man. The market's so flooded. 4K, I could get 800K bulk with way higher return. Sure work, but $3. Yeah, at $4,000, right? So, $4,000, 700 cards, right? Plus the 6 binders of commons and uncommons. God knows what's on that. But he did mention it was like just complete bulk. So maybe you can get like 100, 200 off of that bulk binder. But it's gonna be hard, man. Like, yeah, there's like high value cards, like I don't know, Grim Monolith. Like I said, there's Lake of the Dead. There's um, what is this? Metal Worker, and then the foils, man. You got the grand, not the Grand Prix, but like different secret layer stuff. Like the Chrome Mox. They got all these different secret layer stuff. That's like even the newer ones, right? That you can't understand. Uh, so looking for a buyer for these it's getting harder and harder because like you know Watsi can just print another variant and that could be better than the other one. So now the cards that you bought will will tank. Not like super low, but it's going to be harder and harder to move those. And yeah, I mean, if you're thinking of like, if you're thinking of starting your own like business and all, DCG player, man, that's probably one of the advice I would say, man. Just buying collection is definitely a high priority and a must, right? But avoid foreign cards, avoid foils, man. Just go just basic, man. Just go, non-foils. You can buy foils, but like at least I don't know, 20% of the entire collection. Um, you know, I don't know. It's hard, man. It's really hard. I have a section in my inventory over here. Um, it's getting lower and lower because like I don't it's foils, man. I even have like I don't know how many is this, probably like 20, 1 2 3, I have like 20K of foils unsorted. I don't even know what I have. There's like not complete set, but like a set of, let's say, Modern Horizon 1 or um Modern Horizon 3, or I have like a Ultimate Masters of like set, and it's foil. I think some of them I picked through already, but yeah, it's just right here, man. Probably 16 to 20K, all foils. Some of them are like already like curling. Um, and stores, Cool Stuff Inc. If you guys go to their website, they buy foils, no matter what it is, commons and commons, uh, a penny. They buy foils a penny. Bulk foils. A penny, man. A penny. Really tempted to just sell it, man, because it's just here, man. Issues is to get foils to be rare. All the staples are flooded. It's burst not possible. With our major power creep. Yeah, yeah, totally right, man. Totally, 100%. Um, Let's see. They will slow trickle out to people still buying sets like the janky order I placed with you last night for vintage commons. Hold on, you ordered hold on, I placed with you last night. Vintage commons? You ordered for me vintage commons? I don't even know. Do I have vintage commons ordered last night? I don't even remember, man. You should just scan them and should be able to knock out 1K per hour. Oh, you mean the foils? Yeah, I mean I have like I said, one man band, all this stuff. I sorted all that. It's just me, man. So it's a little hard. It was a small order, Exodus, visions and such. Hmm, Exodus, man. Oh, did I pull Exodus? How many cards is it? I'll probably pack already. I don't know. Exodus stuff. I can't remember, man. I can't remember. But yeah, I mean, I have like look at this. I'm not gonna show the names. I'm not gonna show the names. Look at this. Boom, boom. I'm not even done. There's like more over there. Because the only time I get to pack is definitely like when my kid is asleep. But yeah, this is just from last night, man. I don't know if your orders over here. I don't know. Can't remember. And I still have like kind of like I don't know, probably 20 or 30 that I still need to pack. Right. I'm actually running low on stamps. It's crazy. But yeah, I mean, and some of them will be like bubble mailer. So yeah, it's fun, right? PWE. All right, let's see. I appreciate you guys hanging out, man. You guys, what, 11 of you guys? Man, it's crazy. Yeah, I do a 4K a day, no matter even how many off days I have. Minimum 1K. Either Lego or cards. Oh, okay, that's great, man. Like 13, I think. Oh, okay, 13 cards. See, that's why I put the shipping higher. I focus on inventory over sales, tried and true method. Yeah, Dang, bro, I had 5 orders one day and thought it was a lot. Yeah, it's gonna be well, once you get more I guess completed sales and more in your inventory. One advice also, if you guys are gonna start, you have to have a goal every day to list. You gotta keep listing, man. You gotta be like nonstop listing cards in your inventory. Um, Even me, I sometimes like slack on it because like sometimes weekend orders, whew, 200, 250. Jeez, man. So, every time I get an order, I pull one and then set it aside. So now I have to like relist that card, so because I don't list all copies. So in you know, preventing me to not get buyout, If you're a part-timer like me and have a regular job, 20, 25 orders a day does feel like a ton till, oh yeah. I mean, 2025, that's still quite a bit, man. For a part-timer, for a full-timer, that's like low. Like right now, I average like 50 daily. 50, that's like, 50 plus orders. When I wake up, it's gonna be like 50. Average 3 minutes per order should be fine. 3 minutes per order. Yeah, I try to be much quicker than that, man. For me, I think for me, the pulling the cards takes longer, right? So I'll print all the orders, whatever it is, 50, 60, 70 per day, right? I'll print all the orders. I will pull all the cards. I'll pull all the cards, and then from there, I will just like knock out shipping, man. I think, I think less than 1 minute per order. So packing is the you know is the easiest on like the, I guess, the system. The shipping is the easiest. The pulling the cards is probably for me the hardest, or the takes the longest. And also if you have like multiple orders like me, like 50, 70, 80 orders, and some orders are like, I don't know, 10, 15 cards, so yeah, it's gonna take a while. It's gonna take hours, man. It's gonna take hours. But yeah, I mean, in such a there's still time of the day that I can consider myself working maybe part time. That's why, that job, right? If they hire me, I mean, perfect, man. Like work 4 p.m. to like night, and I still have time to like sleep maybe 5 hours, right? Wake up like 3, 4 in the morning. Um, yeah, you can still do pack ship, you can still do it. So I don't know. I really want to just like, okay, this is what happens daily with me, right? Daily, daily. So I would probably sleep. I guess sleeping depending on my kid. It depends on like when he's ready to sleep at night. So if I sleep six, probably 6 or 8. 6 to 8 is like that's when I sleep, and then I will wake up the probably around Uh, maybe 12 or 2. So, yeah, I would sleep like either 6 or 8, right around that range, 6 or 8, and I would wake up maybe 12, sometimes even 11:30, 11, it's just like, well, I'm already awake, So 12 to 2. And then from there, get my coffee, and then print the stuff, pull the cards, and then yeah, start packing, man. Start freaking packing. And if I'm not done, I would complete like right now, right? I'm not done yet. Because my kid is like awake a while ago, so I can't really do packing, right? So what I would do, I would just like wait, and then I ship in the afternoon. Sometimes if I finished, I would actually ship everything in the morning, like 8:30, at opening USPS, right? But for the most part, I ship everything. I drop them off in the afternoon, before they close. So that's basically my schedule. Uh, so in the morning, like right now, I will do live stream, you know, and then he will wake up, give him a bath, we eat, and then pick up my other kid around, around maybe 2 or 3, then come back home, wait for my wife. My wife comes back, I'll probably finish up like the rest of it, maybe 10, 20 minutes, right? And then, we go for grocery and then me dropping the meal. And that goes like every single day, man. Every single day. Um, yeah, I mean, if you're if you like doing those, man, let's go, man. Let's go. Let's see. Getting getting efficient system drawers with slider, etc. Yeah. Damn, that's a lot of 1 ounce stamp. I know, man. I remember buying stamps, um, 1 sheet, 2 sheets, but now I buy like freaking rolls, man. Daily. I buy rolls daily. Imagine that. So in 1 week, well, they close Sunday, right? So in 1 week, I buy 6 rolls of stamp. So how much is a stamp right now? Like one roll, like $70, right? So it's 7 times 6. So that's like 420. That's the cost right away. 420 just the stamps. 420, man. 420. Just the stamps, not even including the envelope, the tapes if you needed, bubble mailers, the ink. I don't know what printers you guys are using, but this is like godsend, man. This printer right here, Epson Epson Eco Tank ET2803. That's what I got. I got it from Walmart, and because I was trying to really um, like lower my costs and like shipping, and I found out this. My God, this printer is like godsend, man. Check it out. Epson Eco Tank ET2803. Because back then I was like freaking printing with the cartridge, and one cartridge of Epson is like $40, man. $40. $40 per cartridge, man. But this one, one load will print you like 4,000 to like probably 4,500 pages of black ink, and yeah, that's so much, man. And if you want to refill it, yo, it's like 15, $20. I think it's like $15 for the refill, and that, oof, God sent, man. This printer is like, oh man, it's like a machine to me, man. God sent this one. It's crazy, man. What's the printer called? It's the Epson EcoTank. Epson EcoTank uh, ET2803. You can go to Walmart, and that's where I got it. You know how much? Guess how much is the freaking printer? Um, was it like 150 or 200? But yeah, it doesn't cost much, man. And it comes with like the ink already. So you get the black ink and then all the colored stuff. And the beauty of this printer is like the colored ink does not go down. Like my printer before, you have to refill the colored ink as well, even though like you're not using the colored ink. So this printer, man, Epson EcoTank ET2803. And what's good is like Walmart has them, and the ink you could buy it at Target, Walmart too, and it doesn't cost much, man. It does not cost much. Um, but the reason why I got this one, because I get like so many orders, man. 50 plus orders daily, daily. So maybe back then, it was fine for me because I don't get that much order. But now, print, man, it's like this thing is like a machine to me. It's crazy. Go check it out, man. Let's see. Depends on the unique lots. Obviously, you can be 1 to 3 minutes, and a bulk average 16 cents value per card, only clearing $500 a week. But I've got zero invested. Bulk I strip resale profit. Yeah, that's good, man. 500 a week without basically like zero cost, man. That's good. And cards in secondary for me to brick link, but I enjoy the process and near getting the magic sorter, which will improve my process. Nice. Jesus daily. If I were doing that many, I would get an electronic posted machine. You know, I tried to consider that, the what is that? The freaking there's a website, pirate ship, right? And I did consider the whole electronic, like the sticker thing. I don't know, man. I got used to the stamp, so I don't know. Even though maybe that's like a cheaper route, I don't know. I just got used to the whole stamp thing. Toner, all that matters is the replacement and cost per page. Laser printer plus cheap Amazon toner is a game changer. Yeah, you could be right, man. Laser printer, it could be cheaper, but I really got used to. I mean, this printer is like a lifesaver to me, man. Like a lifesaver. It's crazy. Never buy the printer. Figure out the refill cost per page. Well, like I said, the ink. Where's this? Yeah, this is the ink for it. Epson. Yeah, Epson. This one. So I got this printer just this year, not even a full year, and the amount of page this thing is printing per this, I think I already refilled. So it comes with one free ink. I refilled it once already, right? I refilled it once, and this is my third one. So this costs like what, $15, man. $15 compared to the $40 that I was like paying. And that's not even gonna last me like a month, man. Like the $40 ink that I was using before, probably like 3 weeks gone. This thing, at least this takes me like months, man. Takes me months to like finish this. And the colored ink does not, I haven't refilled it. Like it's still like the same level. So I don't know. Consider that, man. Consider that if you guys are like, a lot of printing. Let's see. What's the printer called again? Like I said, Epson EcoTank ET2803. Printer ain't the cost, it's the ink. I know, yeah. Like I said, the beauty of this printer is it's so cheap. It comes with ink too, and before you even before you the black ink goes low, yo, it's like 4,000 plus pages, man. Yeah, yeah, it's scam you using color to print black. I know it's crazy, man, crazy. But the thing is, the reason why I haven't heard about this printer is because it's new, like I think like 2 years or maybe 3 years now. 50 orders daily, you should only be at $1 per day in ink, maybe $2 with multi-page orders. Yeah, yeah. Toner, you should be printing thousands of page, and you should not be chaining formats. Honestly, if this thing goes down, I'll probably just like buy another buy another printer because it's cheap, man. This thing is cheap. I got a certified refurbished HP laser jet for $100, and the toner is $30 for about 800 to 1,000 pages. Oh man, really? Like I said, yo, bro, this guy is a beast, man. I don't know, like I can't remember when did I buy this printer, man. I'm pretty sure it's probably like I don't know, probably like February, March. Yeah, it's crazy. A lot of pages, man. A lot of pages. 3 cent is about average. If you're paying more, you're getting wrecked. um, I mean, compared to what I was like doing before, paying ink. It's ridiculous, man. I think I put like the cost of like my cost of running this whole thing. I think, yeah, I mean, $160 for the ink. Uh, it's crazy. Now, 15 bucks for a couple of months. It's crazy. And yeah, I mean, you could, if this thing, like, I don't know, for some reason, like it stopped working, you could just literally buy another one, like same thing, you get a free ink too, it's cheap, man. I don't know, it's weird. This thing's a beast, man. So yeah, really good printer. Yeah. But other than the whole so we're talking about the collection. I have like a list of here. Let's see. Rudy Warehouse. Go check it out, man. If you guys haven't seen that video, um, I saw Professor's studio. So he made a video about like his whole thing. Uh, Man, that is insane, man. At that level, 1 million subscribers, man. Um, I don't know if I'm gonna get there. I mean, even Rudy is not even, 1 million subscribers, and he's very, very popular, man. Uh, I don't think he needs to be at 1 million subscribers, but yeah, Professor, man, his studio, oof, a lot of cameras, a lot of room, employees. That's crazy, man. That's um, I don't know, man. As far as like YouTube goes, uh, I like it because it's kind of like a free time for me, kind of like my break time in like working, right? And if it grows, it's great. It's extra income for me. Um, if man, even at like 5K a month, man, off of YouTube, that's a lot, man. That's a lot nowadays. And yeah, I mean, Rudy's like earning like 10, 15, 20K on his YouTube channel. It's definitely a big plus in like the business. And what sparked me from like doing YouTube is is definitely my business as well. Before YouTube, actually, I had a YouTube channel before because of my band, right? The reason why I want to grow in YouTube is kind of like the same how I try to grow my business on Facebook. Like people know me on Facebook, opening products, selling it right away, people messaging me, and it's kind of like, wow, like if I reach 1,000 subscribers, I could literally live stream box opening and people will message me. So that was my original goal. It's like the revenue is good and all, but it's more on like promoting me selling cards, so that was my goal. But right now, I mean, I appreciate all the new subscribers. I appreciate all the viewers, people that liking the channel, subscribing to the channel, hitting the bell notification. I appreciate all of you guys, man, because it it makes me feel like, I guess I'm entertaining people. It's more for me, entertaining myself because this business, yo, it's like lonely, man. It's freaking lonely, bro. So, like, this is a way for me to interact with, like, with you guys. Like, I don't really talk much, go out much. It's really just this, freaking camera, man. So, yeah, it's really one way on entertaining myself. And hopefully, with with 2,000 subscribers right now, I'm actually entertaining you guys as well. So, yeah, I really, really appreciate you guys, man. And not even just like the entertainment videos, it's more like the education too, with like people that want to get into this business. But yeah, seeing Professor Studio um growing 1 million subscribers, man, yeah, it's really good, man. Let's see. Hmm. I agree, Chess. One day Rudy will open the floodgates and clear out the warehouse. Good morning, Anger and Chat question. Good morning, NFT boss man. What's going on, bro? Welcome to the stream. What's a good offer to give on a collection percentage wise? I know stores pay 40% cash, 60% trade. Hold on. If all the cards are $10, 50% if they are lower. If they are $1 to $5, if it's less than 1 cent and a half cent each. Awesome, cheers. Thanks. Commander Quarters Mitch is at 300K. I think Magic is more niche on YouTube compared like Pokemon. Yeah, I know, Omar. If it's like $50, 60%, 100 plus, 70%, but you have to have major capital to make it work. I don't touch. Yeah, I mean, chess is pretty much like nailed it, man, as far as like the um making offers. But right now, like the collection that I was trying to get, right? So the he's actually sending the collection into some store in like, I don't know, man, like what is that, Iowa or something? Like, and there's like a guy over here that will like pick it up. And they're paying the collection cash, 60% of TCG low, right? So out there is getting really, really competitive, right? Um, if you're a bigger store, with that has like brick and mortar, you can probably do that. Like getting 98% foils. Um, the advantage of it is like you can, you know, get a higher margin, uh, selling it locally. That's like, the biggest advantage of having a brick and mortar is selling locally, and you can sell it at the higher margin, man, higher margin. So have some singles in store and have some singles online, so you can really split it. But yeah, so they're paying 60% of TCG low. Um, so with us, I think like for me, right? Normally I would pay pretty much the same value, 60% of TCG low. But if it's like great cards, I know I can move them. 65% is kind of like the average. Very rarely I would go up to like 70%, man. But it really, you gotta pick like $5 above, $10 above. Yeah, you could pay 65% on that. And especially you're getting a mass volume of cards, right? So they can consider it. But if there's like a dollar, $5 below cards, um, man, even 50, 40%, I'm just talking about cash. I'm not even talking about like trades. I'm just talking about cash. So yeah, 40%, that's being generous already, because like those cards will really just sit in your inventory. Sometimes you get the collection and you just forget about it. Like you don't even want to touch it because it's like, you know it takes me 1 hour to do this, but these are like valuable cards, right? But like you have this bulk section of your stuff, like, man, this will like burn like hours, man, and it doesn't even like, so sometimes we don't even like touch those, so that's why we offer like really, really cheap. Let's see. TCG low. I'm at market percent. To do the same at TCG low is the optional, but unrealistic to get it as seller market. Start at TCG low and go as high as percent of market. Uh, the bigger lot, yeah, the higher the discount I want. Yep. No, buy a collection, do the work, and then buy more. Bad workload. Yeah, I mean, like a lot of stores are saying online, really buying collection is the key, man, is the key. Is getting very competitive. That's why, I don't know, sometimes you get lucky and you get that collection, man. In my opinion, I can say that I got lucky with all the boxes that I got, man. The storage unit that I got from a store, I pretty much cleared them out, and then came back to me, asked me to take 250,000 more cards. Um, Not bulk, but like, so in total, what I got from them back in 2020, I want to say 2021. or 2022, early 2022, right? Early 2022, I made a video. You can just go down, man. You can go down. There's a shit ton of like white boxes, the 4K boxes. Man, multiple trips, man. I got it from the storage. And the reason why they're selling all of it, they just want extra space in their storage. That's it. And I got the entirety of the collection, because it's like, if you grab like a 4K box, it's like one set, like let's say all cons, all Urza Saga, and it's mixed with commons, uncommons, rares, mythics, foils, all of it in one box. So it's already somewhat sorted. So 750,000 magic cards. I paid 3 grand. I paid 3 grand, man. Because I say, hey man, I'm gonna do all the work. I'm gonna unload, I'm gonna load, unload, I'm gonna pay cash, I'm gonna clear it out for you guys. So I did all the work. So, and I still have them. I still have some of them actually. And majority is like the foil. But yeah, I think I got lucky with it. This is like one store, man. One store that closed down, and then there's another store over here. You guys can see all of it in my videos, man. Somewhat recent, I think this year. It was this year. I bought out another store that closed down, and they have all of these card hotels. Um, like I sort through them, right? All the bulk I buy listed, and then I even sold the card hotels like cheap, like $10, like locally. So I base it's ridiculous. Like, you know how much I paid for these, all of these. I can't remember what I said on the video, but I think it was like less than $500. Some ridiculous number, man. Some ridiculous number for all of these card hotels. And we're talking about, like, I mean, it's a little different because there's no rares, there's no mythics, there's very few foils. But my god, we're talking about great uncommons, great commons. I mean, artifact lands, like the Shuko. I mean, the guy has not like picked through all of these old cards, man. I think the oldest set is probably like it's all pre-return to Ravnica. The guy has not like freaking sorted anything. You're talking about Urza Saga. Like I don't know, man. Like reconnaissance, all of these great expensive uncommons, sadistic, glee, sway of illusions, like tons of it, like mental note. I think at one point I have like 50 mental notes. So there's a lot, man. I really profited. So in my opinion, I got lucky with two big lots. The one storage unit, and then this one right here. In fact, before this one, I want to say that he has like binders, right? He had like binders, man. Should I say it? Should I say it? I think he didn't really know anyway. The guy didn't really know anyway. So okay, I'm gonna say it. I mean, it's freaking 78 minutes. You guys are still here. You guys are entertained. Um, so yeah, like I think I already unloaded everything. So before he sold me all of this stuff, right? Before he sold me all of this stuff, um, the guy got like the rare binders, some rares, mythics, and all. And I believe I paid like I don't even know, like less than 500 too. So yeah, less than $500. And then he was like showing me the cards, right? He was showing me the cards. There's a lot of promos, and I was already looking. I was like, damn, there's a lot of money in here. And then he got like proxy cards. He has like proxy cards in it, right? and then there's like freaking foil ancestral regal, right? And there's a black lotus in there, and this is like the biggest card, right? He got a black lotus, and then he said, "Oh, this is fake. All this page is fake." So at the time, at the time, I consider that page all fake. I mean, foil ancestral recall. Come on. I mean, there's like a freaking time twister, um, clearly fake. And I think I made I don't know, man. Like videos is kind of like sporadic, right? So there was like that page, right? And then I cleared it out, made tons of money off of that binder, man. Way more than 500. I think I made like probably 3 grand off of just the other stuff, because there's a lot of old promos, a lot of all those magic rewards card, cryptic commands, damnation. There's like wrath of god, even like the non-foil ones. Yeah, he has tons of it, tons of it. And yeah, I sold all of it. And then I was clearing all the binder, and then I was like, okay, I'm trying to clear out the fake page, right? And then should I say it? Yeah. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. I guess like months ago. And then I checked the Black Lotus, right? I checked the Black Lotus. So I thought it was like fake. So I was check it out, and then I look at the back. Bro, you won't believe it's a fucking it's a fucking real card. Not unlimited. No, it's not unlimited, not beta, not alpha. The Black Lotus was 100% real, man. It's freaking damage. There's a freaking it's like folded like cross. There's like a cross on the Black Lotus. But the guy thought it was fake because the back is gold bordered, and it's a freaking, what is it? Is it collector's edition or international? So the Black Lotus was legit. And the guy thought that the collector's edition and international edition gold border cards was like fake, man. So yeah, I got a freaking Black Lotus off of that collection. I paid $500 for the entire thing. And hey, the guy thought it was fake. I didn't even look at the card because right beside it was like a freaking foil City of Brass. There you go. There's a foil Arabian Nights City of Brass, and there's a full ancestral recall. So that page, I really thought it was fake. I didn't even check it, man, because I was really excited to get the collection because I already saw the value on the other cards. Bro, Black Lotus was freaking real, man. And I sold that Black Lotus and Facebook. Yeah, even though it's freaking damaged, man. Yo, that is crazy. And I think I sold it for like 1400, I believe. Was it 1400? It was right around there, 1400. And yeah, let's continue this. There's a lot of good news on that binder. You know what I also found out in that collection? I really think that I made a video about these binders, right? I really think I made a video about it. I just can't remember. I showed it on like the video. You know what I also found out on in that collection? Freaking artist proof cards, man. Artist proof cards. Not even joking. And like the biggest card, biggest artist proof over there, because I was like looking at the cards, man. I thought it was just like what you call this, a regular card, right? It's a reservist card. It's the archaeologist, right? Archaeologist from, what is it? Is it the, it's not Arabian Nights, it's the antiquities. Archaeologist. Rudy card, right? That's one of his favorite. Archaeologist. Artist proof archaeologist. Artist proof, I believe Savannah Lions too, a playset of Savannah Lions. Um, I try to remember all the cards. I think there is a artist proof. Um, Man, I totally forget, man. And you know how much? How much the artist proof I sold at Facebook? You know how much I sold the play set of Savannah Lion artist proof? $400 for the artist proof Savannah Lions. And the archaeologist, it's not numbered, it's not signed too. So a lot of people are talking on Facebook. They were like, man, Amy Weber is not really signing anymore, or something like that. Um, so it's like artist proof unsigned. You know how much I sold that archaeologist? I think I sold it for like 5 or 600. So, and that's what I said. I profited so much off of the other cards, not even noticing the Black Lotus yet. So I was really really fortunate, um, from this guy, man. Uh, so he had a store, and then he closed it down, and then his house is like freaking full of inventory of magic, man, all the bulk stuff. Yeah, so I got all of his binders first, and then I got all of this, commons and uncommons. Uh, so just those alone, I got really lucky with, um, collection wise. Let's see. There's a lot of, you guys mentioned here. Hmm. Let's see. Back stock. Buy collection didn't work. The last collection I bought was only 4 or 5 thousand cards, and it took about a week, a few hours a day to get through it all. Cost most don't figure. Yeah, it's a lot of work, man. Even at the 5,000, backstock is a big issue for many. Oh yeah, damn, you got a storage unit. Yeah, man, a freaking storage unit. My garage is like full of boxes. If you guys, I don't know what video, when that was, but I made a video about it. Like even my hallway of my house is full of boxes. Oh my god! Like I had to like work like all day, all night, the whole week, just to like try to clear it out, list all the bug stuff right away. You should be able to do at least 1K per hour scanning, and then you sort and sort, then scanning again 1K per hour minute. So if 30% is worth keeping, then upfront 100K is 100 hours. Then about, man, Chess King is all about numbers, man. He got all the numbers. Like he's like the numbers guy, man. Percent, hours, day, man. He's like, and that's why he had like the Chess King right here. He's like the king of numbers, man. 15 hours to do the year, send sword, 30 hours to least, and 10 hours to put away. So 155 hours. So every 3 weeks, about I can do 100K bulk by store at 30K profits. Yeah, and I get a 35 per box profit on eBay as well. Only $10 an hour to sift bulk based on that alone. But the value is at 30%. You keep, and the more you buy, the more efficient each step. Yep. I'd hate to do only 1K cars. That's not worth the effort. It's doing massive volumes to get efficiency. Yep. Jeweler's loop or bust. Yeah, 10x loop is goaded. Damn dude, baller set. Yeah, international. Was that LP? World Champ Decks and Collector Edition were gold border. Yeah, it's the Collector's Edition or International. I forget about which one is it, but yeah, I got really lucky with the Black Lotus, man. Shelves get adjustable with wood, then put under mount sliders with almost 100 pounds to do 10 shelves for 5 robots with wood and top. Five slider cost me $200 total, and I get to hold 140K cards each. Damn, that's a lot. Make it so you can scale because I like these shelves without sliders for my year sort. I do sorting until I fill my year sorted shelf full. Then I start putting in inventory. It saves lots of time. And Chesking really got everything all straightened out, man, with organization, like margins, numbers, inventory. Whew. You have to plan as you get them. Just kidding, is the account. Yeah, basically, if you want to know margins, if you want to know like numbers, like man, you just man, message Jess King over here, man. He got all the numbers, Shannon. Even like I don't even know sometimes like all this percentage, man. Uh, it's a must. It's called proof of concept. If you don't know the numbers, you don't really know the value of your labor. True, that's true, man. So I didn't just hop into this. I did little by little with time studies. Very important. Yeah, I think I think once you get the basics right, as far as like when you're buying collections, like the margin, the TCG player fees, the amount of um the hours you spent and the supplies. um it takes time, but once you get it down, like you understand how much your the value of your time in, the time you spent on every order, every collection, like you driving, meeting up someone. Yeah, I mean, it gets better, but it'll definitely take time, man. It'll definitely take time. And once you get it, I think it's kind of like already accounted. You don't have to like write it down or anything, but yeah, it really it takes practice, and it takes, yeah, a lot of mistakes too. Like man, like just printer ink alone, man, it will cost you a lot of money. Stamps, before I was using like non-machinable stamps, man. So yeah, it gets better, man. And like how you package stuff. Back then I was writing down the name and address, man. Because back then I wasn't using the windowed envelope, because like I want to be like cheap, right? I want to be just like the cheapest envelope out there. But man, it takes time. It takes time writing down everything. And my wife, recommended me this one right here, freaking stamp. Oh my god, this thing is like a freaking lifesaver, man. You stamp, boom, done. So yeah, she basically ordered this for me. Yeah, she did all this, and then I think she got it from Amazon, I think. Yeah. Very, oh my god, this thing is like a time saver, man. And then I also got this one. I also got this one. Do not bend. Yeah. And then back then I was using this one. If you have a non-machinable PWE, but this one I don't do it anymore. I don't use it anymore. So lifesaver, man, freaking lifesaver. So yeah, I mean, takes practice, takes time, takes a lot of mistakes. But one thing is like you just gotta be better every time. Let's see. Also, whether or not you are a person who can grind out 5 Robux and not over and over. If it's not for you, bulk won't work. Do collections only. Yeah. I was stamping my envelopes, but I got lazy. I started buying pre-printed for 9 cents each. Oh, like a pre-printed ones, right? Oh man, I don't know. Like I got used to it. I mean, for me, it's like less than 1 minute per envelope. Yeah, but that's already the card's already pulled, so I just like poop 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 poop. You got better in like taping and all, and like stamping it. Uh, but yeah, I mean, it's crazy, man. It takes a lot of practice. Sifting through, I think uh, I made like videos too, like live stream videos of me picking through cards. I stopped it because majority is kind of like boring, and it's not like you only see like comments and comments. It's not really like exciting. Maybe I pulled like I don't know a couple expensive cards, but other than that, it was boring, man. But yeah, you really I don't know how many times I've gone through all these card hotels, multiple times already, especially when there's like a common card from Onslaught or a freaking Yeah, a random card from like Apocalypse. It's like popping off, so multiple times already. And yeah, yeah, really fortunate, man, with this collection, you know too big collection, honestly. Yeah, I think without those two collection, man, it's like inventory is gonna be like a big problem for me, starting off. But yeah, I got lucky with the storage unit, and then I got lucky with this guy that has like basically two stores that closed down over here. But they are the best protector I've ever seen. What is this? I was yeah, I buy at least 240. And my favorite are the rigid photo mailers. Okay. Are the best protector I've seen so far. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, man. Um wow, you guys are still here, man. 13 of you guys. Appreciate you guys. I mean, 6 likes. Come on, when there's 13 of you guys, that sometimes I'm weird out. There's like 14 of you guys watching now, and there's like 6 likes. Come on, guys. Like if you guys are really enjoying these daily live stream, let's get it out there, man. I've seen like people actually new viewers trying to comment in these like long videos. Yeah, I appreciate you guys hanging out, man. We will going to continue this daily live stream and daily live stream. Maybe not on the weekends, but if I can, I will. But I guess I save family time on the weekends. But Monday to Friday, expect daily live stream. We could be talking random shit. We could be talking Pokemon, Magic the Gathering, or TCG player business. Could be anything, but it's a way for me to really entertain myself. These things get sometimes really lonely and boring over here. So interacting with you guys, really, really appreciate, man. Um, yeah, appreciate 100% you guys just being here. If it can get a CD mailed safe, it can get cards mailed safe. CD mailers, damn, bro, Jeskin got like, man, I even do like PW and bubble mailers, man, and then sometimes those box, you know, um, I still I opened so much Double Masters VIP. Those inner box, right? It's like this big, right? I kid you not. Every time I have like big orders or like an expensive order, I still have probably 20 plus of those inner sealed case that has like four VIPs, right? I still have 20 plus of them, and I still use them to ship cards because, I mean, come on, like it's free. It already has like stop tape, and then you just gotta tape the top, right? So I still recycled those boxes, man. I mean, even though like you can buy like boxes at Walmart for like, I don't know, 60 $1, but man, I can still use it, man. It's already, you just have to like rip the sticker. But yeah, it's yeah, I still use it, man. Box, bubble mailer, and then PWE. The PWE that I use, I got, I found out a cheaper one, I guess, because I used to buy a kid. I used to buy like the one from Walmart, the one, the one window, and I think it's gone up to like 18, $19 for like per stacks. So $19, and you get 250, I believe. So $18, 250. I buy like four of them every time, man. And now, um I think an Amazon sale, like, was it like last month or something? I found out this envelope, a much better, like the more more stable too. This one. So it's not like super soft. It's kind of like a little harder. So this one in Amazon, right? The box name is like Pandry. Pandry. Um, you know how much is this? I think when it went on sale, it was like $30, and you get 750. So $30, 750. I think right now, since it's not on sale, I think these are 35, 38 bucks. So you get 750. Yeah. So Walmart, 18, $19, you get 250. This one, 36, 38, you get 750. So yeah, man. This is my second one actually. This is my second box, man. So yeah, with the printer upgraded, the freaking stamp, and then the white envelope, man, that's turn and burn, man. We're like a freaking machine over here. Oh man, that's why I said go with 240 plus GSM for the PWE, which I only use for 3 rows cards. See, rigid mailer I use for up to 24 cards, 2 rows. Okay, of 12. Okay, compared to PWE, it's 100x. Rapsky, what's going on, man? What's going on? What do you use for protecting a PWE order? So, the basic ones, right? Obviously, you got these top loaders, right? But lately I've been liking these. I don't know, that's kind of like just me. Lately I've been liking this too because like those PWE, they go to the machine, right? So if you put the card here, right? Oh, check this out. This is my coffee thing. Who remembers this? Corona. Yeah, it just over here. It's just over here. Um, are they okay being machinable? Yeah. So here's the thing, right? So PWE, you get a top loader, and the envelope is obviously you will feel the thickness of the top loader. With this one, it's bendable. Yeah, I mean the card is like will bend as well, but it's a little like harder to where it wouldn't like really snap it. So if you put like the ordered cards, right, and then you put some, I don't know, like filler cards, right, like 1 to 2 basic lines or something. Now it's more protected. So even though it goes to the machine like this, it's like, what I'm saying, card savers. Those are good for multi cards. I know. The others are good for 2 cards, and typically it's if it's not about $10, I do know top loader and just put 10 cards together. And the rigid mailer is cardboard. Yep, card savers, man. What about shipping shields? Yeah, I mean, I put shipping shields on like the big orders, but penny sleeves, man, penny sleeves, and like regular sleeves, like random sleeves. That's already enough, man. You don't want to put too much on like protecting. uh I don't know if there's like any other, but for me, I think I like this. I'm liking this now for like multiple cards, and then the top loader. I kid you not, even though like you ship stuff on PWE, even though they're like in like penny sleeve or even just sleeve, I kid you not, those cards are still great. I don't, very, very rarely that I get returns that is like completely damaged, like insanely ripped or like bent. And the cards don't even have this, don't even have top loaders, just penny sleeve and like sleeve, man. You know, yeah, even though they're like they go through the machine, it's still great. They don't like bend or get damaged. Let's see. Mhm. That's why I go with rigid photo mailer, basically cheap shipping shields. Yep, it costs saver. It's PWE plus shipping shield is one product. Yeah, but trying to figure out PWE shipping, considering most cards get ding a lot in PWE. Oh, really, Rapsky? Rigid photo mailer. That's it. I'm telling you, it's good. It's a godsend. Yeah, photo mailer. I'll look it up. Yeah, check it out, man. Chess King got, He's like our accountant in the, in the chat. He knows numbers. He knows like organization of like inventory and stuff. You guys have any questions, man? I might look it up too, like um the photo mailer. But like I said, even if you send cards on a penny sleeve, I mean, I'm not talking about like one card, right? So obviously, if they ordered like 1 to 2 cards, you would put like you know like kind of like a couple cards in there to protect the ordered cards. It will go through like just fine, man. Even just a penny sleeve, or even if you double sleeve it, like a regular sleeve and penny sleeve, yo, the cards will arrive safe, man. It's crazy. Mm, look it up. Oh, that's what I called photo mailer. Okay, screen shooting this. 1500. See, yeah, there you go. Yep, there you go. See, I'm not like too technical like Chess King over here, man. But how many max cards can you put in it on PWE? Go Chess King. What is it? Chess King said. I remember it was like what 44, 40 cards, 50 cards, or 45 cards in one PWE. No, it's mailer itself, but only up to 24 cards for PWE. Okay, and only the 3 row orders 25 cards. Yeah. So yeah, yeah. 45 in the feeling. No, no. I don't think about 45. I just can't remember what Chess King said. It was like a couple live stream ago. Um, 24 cards because like, hold on. So in an envelope, right? You can put 3 rows. So what you can do, six penny sleeve, 1 page order, and 250. So yeah, like I said, over here you can use these ones, right? You can use these ones. You can cut it out. So now you have 3 rows, right? So what you can do is you can put like 15 cards, right? 15, 5, 10, 15, or 6, 12, 18, 7, 14, 21. Thicker card stock envelopes matter. Oh yeah, there you go. So 3 rows. Maybe even you can go up to like it's 24 cards, right? Like what Chesking said. So 25 cards, right? So 8, 16, 25. So 8, 8, 9. So, but yeah, I think you have to put like an additional weight, right? Additional stamp for that. But for PWE, that's that. So I tape 3 rows, then 3 rows on top. Max I sleeve for sleeve is 11. Okay, so 11, 3, 3.5 ounce max. Okay, yeah. Yep. So 11 per sleeve. So that's what, 33? Holy moly. That's 33 cards, man. So that's the maximum. Loose sleeve, penny sleeve is nice. Yeah, yeah. The loose sleeve, like I said, the loose penny sleeve works just fine, man. Works just fine. Um, I don't think I went with 33 cards, man. I think the highest I've done in like multiple packages, I think it's probably 20 cards. I think then I have to get a 12 in next row. Okay, so for each, divide by 6. Yeah. I think for me, I think I went with 776. So it's 20 cards per PWE. And then if there's more cards, then it's gonna go through the another PWE. So I haven't tried 33 because I don't, like, yeah, you gotta go with the weight up to 3.5 ounce. But yeah, so that's that, man. Oh my god, my god, it's this has been great. A lot of people are learning um shipping wise because it's very important, man. Like just shipping alone, the cost of shipping is getting very expensive. So in order of 36, I'll be putting each sleeve with 6 cards, yep, in a row of three, and then three on top of it, all taped together and to the page. Mm. Is this just one PWE? Because it's a 6, 12, 18. So that's going to be, yeah. So two packages, two PWE. So 3 rows, six each. Yeah, on the photo middle right. Yeah, so two PWE, 3 rows, six each. Yeah, so that's one PWE. One PWE, 36 cards. So okay, I wanna make sure I read that right. So 3 rows, six each, and then three on top of it, like all taped together. So man, that's like a freaking thick PWE, man. Holy mo, up to 40. Yeah, I knew it. I knew Chess King said 45 cards, man, in the PWE. Yeah, I knew 45 cards. That's what I remember. Rapsky, I told you it's 45 cards, man. I know thick. That's a thick one though. That's a very thick PWE, man. Holy moly. Never had issue. What if I want it machinable? You gotta put an extra stamp. I think right now, well, you get the flags, right? You get the flags, and I think you get an extra ounce if you need one. If you need an extra one, but yeah, I think Chess King doesn't use an extra ounce, man. I think he's like just let's go, freaking one flag, that's it, let's go. That's why I do 250 GSM PWE. I had to be able to take the abuse. There you go. Oh man, I do all extra ounce. Oh, okay, there you go. Yeah, you got to do the extra ounce at least, right? Because yeah, that's 36 cars, man. Wow, USPS always complains about my PW being too rigid. Sometimes I don't know if you guys have a preferred USPS. Not all of them are the same, man. There's this there's one USPS over here. Yo, the guy literally like did this on like the freaking envelopes, and I was like, bro, what are you doing, man? I mean, because like, oh, it's gonna go to the machine, like, yeah, I had to like check if there's, because because the guy felt like some hard, in the middle, right? So it was, oh, this has to be non-machinable. It can't go through the machines. It can't go through, this and that. Man, that one experience, I'm never gonna go back to that USPS, man, because other USPS, it's just normal. They just dump it in the in their bin. I was like, damn, this guy really just like trying to like hold the freaking mail, man. So I showed this, right? The guy freaking like trying to like hold it like that and like feel, oh, all of this wrong stamp. You need additional ounce or non-machinable. I was like, damn, bro. So yeah, I mean, yeah, I got all these order, man. Crazy, crazy, crazy orders today. A lot of orders, and it's only Wednesday. Imagine, imagine weekends, bro. Imagine weekends. I never take them to dump in the blue container. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. If you take the post, they will have an issue with everything. If 100% the male people are bored and have no clue on the rules, so dropping off in the blue drop-offs is the way to go. Yeah, I mean, for me, I usually just hand them out, man. There's actually um like, in the counter, there's like good people, there's like a few of them, and they already know me because I'm like literally there every day, like literally, except Sundays, obviously, but every day, man. I would like hand them out, all my online envelopes, and yeah, never had issues, man. Never had any issues with like buyers receiving like damage, or like maybe less than 1%, but never had issues with PWE getting ripped or like getting dinged. Even though there's no top loader, even though there's no semi-rigid, just penny sleeve, man. Yeah, never had issues, and uh, just having the flag stamp, and that's why when I moved into just all in, just extra ounce and the flag stamp. That's it. That's when I just all in. No more non-machinable. No more 2 ounce flower stamp. Just extra ounce and the flags. That's it. So yeah, you're lucky if that's your situation. My local post is paying others, but not worth the extra drive. Oh yeah. Also, blue mailer drop-offs are everywhere and closer. Yeah, I mean they're like everywhere, man. But for me, I mean they're not. It's not that far. For me, I usually just hand in the freaking mail, like, and they take care of it. So the full mailer, I don't need an extra stamp, right? I just drop it off. Blue box, probably. I don't know. Man, you guys are still here, man. 11 people. Wow. Like I said, man, the channel's growing like slowly. I really, really appreciate you guys being here, having great conversations with business, magic, I don't know, or anything, man. I really appreciate you guys hanging out. And hopefully we keep growing, man. Hopefully there's more people jump in, talk about basically just business, magic, Pokemon, collectibles, all that stuff. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'm just gonna continue doing this. But yeah, so 100, no, yeah, 116 minutes. So we're approaching 2 hours. I'm really surprised we're not yet in the black zone. And actually, my kid has been sleeping for almost 2 hours now. Really surprised, and maybe he's about to wake up. But um, let's do like a quick scan in uh my YouTube feed, right? Let's do a quick scan. Um let's see what's a lot of people talking nowadays. I saw a couple of videos last night while I was like packing, right? I guess morning. I saw a couple of videos of like people obviously talking about the bannings, um changes in like Pioneer and stuff like that. And I have no idea there's another secret layer. So Professor made another video. New freaking secret layer alert. And I have no idea what cars are in there, man. That's ridiculous, man. Freaking new secret layer again. Uh yeah, people talking about Nadu. You know, I think overall Nadu is like a big mistakes. Because I mean from what Pleasant Kenobi, from his, not this video but the other video, I think what they said was they printed Nadu not for modern, but I think they play tested for commander. So I think that was like the biggest mistake. Sports cards, Pokemon. What else is in here? Mr. Beast. I don't know. Oh man. I think the only is, oh, look at this, Nikachu MTG. Yeah, I mean Grief, Nadu, yeah, banned. Yeah, I think the majority of the news is basically about the bannings. Oh, look at this, the Magic Historian. Uh Look at that. Crazy MTG bannings show how bad things are. Oh man. I think you guys saw this too, right? Um, Rudy, the MetaZoo video. Yeah, I think that's it. It's all about just the bannings overall. Nothing. Nothing else. Yeah, yeah, nothing else. That's it. I just want to like kind of like look at it, see if we can talk about something Let's see. Reason I'm asking is I ship orders and whatnot, and I am new. Oh, damn, you're a whatnot. Yo, Rapsky is a whatnot guy over here. Quick story with whatnot. I don't know if I've mentioned it already. There's a one local store over here. Actually tried to hire me to run their whatnot streams, and this is when whatnot was like literally like in beta mode or something like that, like really really new, right? And they want me to yeah, to run their Pokemon sports cards, because the store owner already knows me. I do YouTube channel, so I guess I have like that personality of like talking to the camera or something like that. But yeah, I mean, I didn't really know about it at the time, so I didn't really work, or accept the offer, because I was really trying to grind TCG player and grow my business. So yeah, spending, man, half a day, even like the entire day, man, just doing whatnot. I know there's money to be made, pros and cons, right? But yeah, yeah, whatnot, man. And that was like huge. A lot of people are jumping in. Have you heard about the 2025 sets? Um, I think I've heard about it. I think it's a kitchen table. Probably made a video like last Friday, but I haven't. Maybe it's maybe the next topic. Maybe tomorrow. I don't know. But yeah, I haven't like looked at it like in depth. But I heard, obviously the 2025. They mentioned about the Marvel stuff, right? So that will be like exciting. Um, that's why I said, man, we're living in a freaking junk variant foil era of Magic, man. So many variants, man. We're like flooded with shit, man. Good shit, but it's still like, oh my god, we're flooded with reprints. It's so much stuff out there, man. It's so much stuff out there. Um, yeah, yeah. We'll see next year. But I believe with foundations, the IP crossovers, universes beyond, all the new set that's gonna come out, Spotlight series. I think we're headed in the right direction as far as overall Magic, Commander, competitive scene. It might even, FNM's pre-release game days. I think we're getting back, in like the good side of Magic, the gathering part of Magic. I think we're getting back there. So yeah, I mean, if you're in it now, I think, yeah, just stay, man, just stay, because we're probably headed to the right direction right now. So yeah, just stay in it, man. Just I don't know. It's a lot of grinding, man. I'm like right now. I'm like really tired, but it's part of it, man. It's 4 or 5 hours sleeps. And now you have a baby, and then, man, it takes a lot of your energy, man. But it's a lot of labor of love, man, and trying to provide for your family. And yeah, it's getting tough out there, but and if you have the passion for it, I think you'll be fine. But yeah, let's see. We're living in a 123K minimum to be an average home buyer. The real living wage is hard to meet nowadays. Hustle needs so many streams of revenue. I mean, that's why I do daily revenue, man. Like, uh, I can't remember when was it. Probably like the Friday live stream, bro. Like, I received like super chats, man. I was like, man, those were like my very first my very first live stream that I got super chats, man. That I got super chats. I was like so thankful, for those people super chats. And I was like, man, if I can do this, I know it takes time, and I don't expect anyone, the whole super chats, I'm not expecting anyone, but if someone gives some because they're enjoying, they're getting entertained, really filling out a time of their day, having great conversation, I really, really appreciate, people that, sending super chats, man. So yeah, yeah, I'm gonna keep doing it, man. Let's see. 40 hours a week is a joke now. Yep, that's clearing 2,400 per week after taxes. It's a hustle. I know. I know it's crazy. Um, I did a video my first year on my TCG player, right? I hit 100K. I hit 100K gross sales, right? 100K gross sales. Um, and then my second year I did 200K 200K sales, gross sales. I was doing I think around eight. I think I did my calculation right. I think I was earning like average like 8 to 10K per month. So that was my average, 8 to 10K per month. Sometimes actually, lower, but average 8 to 10K $1,000 per month. This is gross sales, and then I think I don't know how much like after fees, after supplies, after all that stuff. I think I still made like pretty good money, my first year, because well, I got a lot of my collection sold, so that's why I was like really hammering my first 2 years. Yeah, so that was good times though. I mean, right now it's like clocking in. It's just normal now. Like back then, it was like still learning, still trying to like get better on like process and the whole system. But right now, it's really just open the door, turn the light on, turn on the printer. It's just daily grind now. It's kind of like normalized now. Yeah. So at the moment, TCG is around 1 to 5 of my income, and I barely got into it. Lego was my main. Oh, okay, Lego. Um, yeah. I mean, for me, this is my main, man. This is like my main full time TCG player, man. Oh, I heard someone. All right, let's get the baby. He's like part of the streams now, right? Oh, you awake now? Huh? Mm. Ah. Come on. Let's go. Let's say hi to everyone. You're kind of like my my cue to end the stream. Are you hungry? Hmm? You hungry? Say hello to everyone. He's like, oh, you shy? There's no one there. Hey, look, there's no one there. Oop, you got my mic. I apologize. That was probably like super loud for you guys. He dropped the mic, but I apologize. That probably was loud. See, look, there's no one there. See, look, it's just you and me. But say hello. Hi. Now I'm home with 4 kids and they are all under 5, so it's definitely possible. I know, man. I got this 1 year old just turned one, and I got a 10 year old. He's in school right now. Um, yeah, it's like you said, man. It's possible. You could be doing this full time. I mean, I'm already in it for 3 years, man. It's definitely possible. And yeah, this is the reason why I work from home. Like I had to work from home. Um, you know, freaking daycare is so expensive nowadays, man. Um, yeah. So, are you hungry now? Huh? What'd you say?
Duck.
Tuck.
Yeah.
Uh. Hmm. You're like a part of the stream now. You're the ending part. We're not in the black screen yet, but yeah, every time you wake up, that's the cue, right? We're gonna eat. You ready to eat? Hmm?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you say? Hmm. He's like so amazed with the microphone, but so I guess that's gonna be it, guys. I appreciate you guys hanging out. Holy moly, 130 minutes, man. I had kidney failure, and then I got my transplant in 2020. My first kid has been a wild ride. 5 years on dialysis, starting age 27. Man, that's crazy, man. Uh, Peace, Omar, Mr. Guy. Later, guys. Yeah, appreciate guys. Yeah, this is definitely the gotta gotta take care of the kid now. We're gonna do it again tomorrow. Appreciate, like I said, can't thank enough, man. Every day. So have fun back to work. Yeah, back to work, right? So, like I said, if you guys are enjoying this live stream, consider liking all of these live stream videos. Consider subscribing to the channel. It's free to subscribe and hit that bell notification. It helps out for you guys because I live stream like randomly, like early morning, late afternoon. So yeah, so that's that, guys. Anger out. Say bye bye.
Duck.
Duck. He said duck. All right, guys. Peace.